Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Farfan. Today, I am going to show you the activity number 1 for our asynchronic class in this week. We are going to do a test, which is the YLE mock. Please follow the instructions. Number 1 is watch this video. And number 2, click on the link that we have here. So things to consider, this is the most important part of the test. So, YLE mock no es calificado ni considerado para la libreta. Number 2 says, ser honestos en sus respuestas, no pedir ayuda ni permitir que me ayuden. And number 3, no repetir el audio, solo escucharlo 2 veces. This is so important because this is very similar to the diagnostic test, okay? So let's continue. We click on this link and it will send us to the test. Here we write our emails, our name, last name, we select our class. I am going to select Quinto A for the example, and we click next. This is part number 1. We go to classroom, and here we have part number 1. We listen to the audio, and as we listen, we are going to complete the activities. So the example is Peter, because here we have Peter number 2, and question number 1, we listen to the audio and then we click on the person that it says it's Fred. We have Fred number 1, Fred number 2, and Fred number 3. We do the same for question number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. The teacher is going to click Fred all answers number 1 just to continue with the test, okay? Remember, these are not the answers, this is only to continue with the test. This is part number 1. Part number 2, we have to listen and write. We go to classroom, we click part number 2, we listen to part number 2, and we complete the information. Here we can see that the example is city, but here we have to write information that we listened. The teacher is going to write numbers just to continue with the next question. But listen, if this is too difficult or you don't know the answer, you can write something like this so you can continue with the next question. Part number 3. Part number 3, here we have the example. We go to classroom, we click on part number 3, we listen to, and as we listened, we are going to do the activities. So here we have number 1, for the example, we have to listen and we click on the answer that the audio tells us. Her number 1 is her brother. We click on the answer that we listen. Remember, the teacher is going to select letter A just to continue. Okay, we listen to number 4 and we select the answer here. The teacher is selecting letter A just to continue. Okay, we continue with the next question, and the next part is part number 4. We go to classroom, we click part number 4, and we listen. Okay, we listen to this, and then we select the answers for the questions. Number 1, this is the example, and we do the same with the others. We listen to the audio, and we click the correct answer, letter A, B, or C. Okay, the teacher is going to select all letter A just to continue with the next part, and that's what you have to do in part number 4. Part number 5, we have to listen and color and draw. So we go to classroom, we click part number 5, we listen to part number 5, and then we select the correct color. Okay, for number 1, we select one of the 2 options. Okay, the teacher is going to select the option number 1 just to show you the example. Okay, so here it's number 5, number 4, number 3, and number 2. And that's it. When you finish, please make sure that you click here, submit. And that's it. That's the activity that we are going to do for our asynchronic